Okay, so I made this little sheet up. So the first page is just the pattern. And then the rest of it is just some information on like, so the first step will be to tie a slip knot. So then I just put a page about how to do that. Here's a hook for you. Linda, what color would you like? I don't know.
Purple.
Purple?
Purple blue.
To start, we're going to make a slip knot. So basically, you just kind of go like you're going to tie a knot, but then you don't pull all the way through. So I think it kind of looks like a pretzel. On this page here, it just kind of shows what. So I think it kind of looks like a pretzel, and then you just don't pull it all the way through to make the knot. And then you'll end up with something like this.
Oh, could you do this?
Yeah. Sometimes I find the first like 2 rows are kind of the hardest because you don't really have a lot to work with at that point. But then if you get past that, it's pretty easy after that.
Oh.
So there. And then I usually keep the ball of yarn on the left of me because I'm right-handed. So I'll kind of hold my yarn like this and then have the hook in my right hand. And you kind of work right to left if you're right-handed. And if you're left-handed, then probably not help.
Is that right? No.
Not quite. Here, I can show you, and then you can try if you want.
Oh, sorry.
So you just kind of go like you're gonna make a knot, but then this tail, you just don't pull it all the way through. So instead of pulling it all the way through, you just kind of like that. And then so that you can kind of tighten it after if you want.
Okay, you got the, that's called the slip.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a few ways to start off a row, but I find that's the quickest one because you can kind of do it with your hands instead of with. Do you want some up too?
This.
Yep. Oh, that's good. You got the pretzel,
Mm-hmm.
and then you had it good. I just messed it up for you. That.
How do you do this?
So I'll show you. So the next thing we're gonna do is called just chains. So mostly when you're starting out any crochet project, you do chains, which is probably the easiest kind of stitch. So you have your hook in your hand, and then I kind of find it easy to hold the yarn like this, but you can kind of hold
Okay,
it
you
however
got
you
a
want.
whole bunch of space in mine.
You can pull it tighter if you want.
It looks really tight. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. It can be tight or loose. That's why this loop knot is kind of nice because you can adjust it. And then for a chain, what you do is you just kind of
Hold into that.
put your hook and twist it around and pull it through that loop.
Like that?
So yeah, you'll kind of put your yarn behind it like this,
Okay.
and then twist and pull it through. And I can come show you if you want with mine.
I don't get it.
Here, I'll come show you. I know, my grandma was the one who taught me to crochet, and she made me do just chains for like the first hour because once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. Okay, so yeah, just kind of have your string over here,
Okay.
and it's kind of easy if you kind of hold onto the knot with these fingers,
Okay, wait,
And you're-
I got the main thing. You've got another thing.
So you put your hook like this,
Okay, got that.
twist it over,
Okay, twist it over.
and then pull it through the loop.
Because it pulls the loop.
You ever done this, Linda?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
perfect. Yeah. And then for this pattern, we do 35 chains for our first row. Did you get it?
No. Maybe crochet is not for me.
Is that?
I think I get this.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's a natural. You're gonna be making everyone blankets and scarves. Yeah, so then just pull it. Did you get it, Linda?
Okay. Nope, that's broken there.
Long time for me.
Oh, it's still there.
Oh, wait,
Just put your hook back through.
okay, awesome.
Okay,
Around the back. Front, to the hole.
so
Back to the,
This?
back to the,
Okay.
put it around the back.
I broke it again.
kind of hold on to your yarn.
Yeah, no, everything we did, I just undid.
That's okay.
Sorry.
And then twist it and pull through the loop.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to crochet.
That's okay.
Are you
And
sure?
you can hang out if you want.
I tried. I failed. Okay.
You can keep it all and try again
Nope,
another
thank
time if you
you.
want. Okay. So, kind of hold on to your yarn like this.
Mm-hmm.
Twist it
Look at that, Corley.
and then pull it through.
You're just going 90.
It's kind of messed up, but
That's okay.
You laughed at me.
No!
didn't she start it for you though? Once it started, like the first,
Yeah, no.
first is the hardest.
Oh no, I totally undid everything she did too.
Oh, you got it, Carrie.
Yeah, not like him.
What do I do now?
I'll wait and see if Linda gets this and then I'll show you.
Well,
Or else you can see if you can figure it out. There's instructions on the first page.
I think you can read instructions too.
Oh, what is going on with your yarn? How would you do that, Linda?
No, I was trying it out.
You already got a big knot. I'm just kidding.
Okay, that's allowed. Trying to make it nice and neat and it's not evil.
That's okay. The first row you're not even gonna notice later on.
just stretch it. Makes it look better. Insert your hook into the next
Got
stitch,
it!
which is the next,
Go, Linda! Okay, yeah, I'll show you the next
the
next
next
row since you're ahead of the game.
insert into your next stitch under
Okay.
both loops.
So, yeah, once you're done that, you're gonna put your start working backwards to how you started. So yeah, you'll flip.
Didn't you start?
Yeah. To how I started, yeah. So you're gonna kind of skip this stitch here.
Okay.
And you're gonna put your hook through both loops of the second stitch. So this is the bottom of the work. So you're gonna hold it like this way. Here's your stitch. So you're gonna put it through the two loops there. And then once it's through the loops,
Stop.
Yeah.
then you're just gonna do what you basically just did, but you're gonna pull it through two loops instead of just one. Yeah, like that. And that's called single crochet. There's like a million different types of stitches. I think this pattern just uses chain and single crochet, but there's also like double and
Like this?
yeah, you're doing it. You knew you could do it. And yeah, I find the first, like this row is kind of hard because the chains aren't very easy to find the stitch sometimes for the first row, but then once you are done this row, it's easy to keep going.
What am I doing wrong? You went to the second loop below, like the
Yeah.
second
And
hole
then
below?
And then after that, you just kind of go in a row. You don't have to skip any anymore. So you'll want this to kind of be this way. And you work right to left.
Okay, so
So,
here's one hole up here.
Yep.
Here's
There's a problem.
the second, what's this over here, but the second hole, I might have screwed this up.
here. You take your hook up. And then just pull on the free. And here, put your hook back in here. Right where I have it. Do it again. So you're gonna skip this. And put it into this
So
one.
skip the knot.
Yeah.
Go to the,
Go to this one right here. And you'll put it through 2 of the loops in that stitch.
2 of the loops.
Yeah, so all of the chains have like an actual chain, so it has like 2 sides to it. So like for this stitch, this is one loop and this is the other loop. So to crochet into the chain, you put your hook under both of the loops. Does
Okay,
that make sense?
okay.
I think you had it the first time. Sometimes it just looks weird.
Come back
Why is
here.
this so hard?
Here, you want me to
It's
come up?
yarn for,
It's yarn.
darn the yarn.
Oh,
No,
this
it looks
stuff
good.
is flaring though, good for you.
Okay, let me see.
You should see the shawl she made for me. She probably undid it 5 times. It was beautiful.
Okay,
I'm sure it was, but it's
So,
working.
it's under the loops. Actually, you want it like this. It's under the loops. See, now you have 2 here.
Yeah. Pull it through those 2, but then
And
where's
then
the next
The
one?
next one is just right here.
I think
So
they'll
you
call
put
it
it
as a plastic one for making a mess.
These 2. See, I said
And
this
then
row.
where's the next one?
This row is pretty hard.
I'm good at
Okay,
the
so you can
face
tell.
thing.
These 2
Yeah.
right here?
So you'll put it kind of on top of this under part and under these 2 loops. Like that.
Yep. Okay.
There you go. And sometimes if you like skip a chain by accident and you end up with the wrong number of stitches, it usually doesn't matter that much.
Unless they're perfectionists.
Unless you're a perfectionist and it's gonna bug you. But
You may get a gift for someone trying to make it pretty.
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus if we're making coffee cup cozies, I'm probably gonna end up spilling coffee on mine and then it'll not look very pretty anyway.
I'm sure everything you guys do will be perfect.
Oh yeah. Linda, that looks so good.
Just small.
No, no,
that's
it's
okay.
perfect, Linda. It's harder to get it small.
You just
Probably
keep
do better.
practicing and you'll get it.
This is crazy. The yarn is getting split.
Oh yeah.
Do you want my black yarn?
No, it's okay. I'm just, this is
It makes it
practice.
it makes it a little bit
I'm
harder,
gonna
but
get,
then
this is my practice until I get used to it and then.
yeah. Once you get past this split, it usually gets a little easier. Then once you guys are all pros, you can like make a blanket or something.
Are you serious?
How
Yeah,
long?
do it.
Wouldn't that take like,
Well, you kind of get in
40
the
hours.
groove, and once it's like the start of it takes so long, 'cause it's hard to find the stitch. But then once you have a lot more work, it's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's not as hard to do. And then you just kind of get in the groove. I always just like watch a movie and I'll just work on my blankets. And then you're warm while you're watching your movie. Get something to do.
Do you leave these by themselves and just keep reinserting this? I don't think that's how you do it.
No. You just keep your hook in the same loop. So
Hook in the same loop, okay.
you might have to go
What
back
is
a
that?
little. Yeah, you don't want to take your hook out. Otherwise it'll just like come apart. So I would take your hook out now. You might have to redo it. Not the whole thing. I would just,
keep going.
Oh, this is so sad. It looks so good. You did so good. I don't want to undo it. You could start here.
He's really good in the double change, but not so good the second one.
Yeah, so keep your hook in your ear. And then, yeah, put it into the chain. And then when you pull it through, just don't pull it all the way through. You want to keep some air on your hook.
What do you mean when they say turn your
When it
work?
says turn your work, you're just going to, so right now you're working from this way to this way. When you turn your work, you're going to start working back to the beginning. So you'll put something into this chain and kind of work back to this. And then once you get back to the start, you're going to turn it again and work back this way.
Oh, okay.
So you just kind of go back and forth like that.
Okay.
Do you want me to help you, Linda?
It's okay, it's okay.
How did it's such a big knot at the very start? I've done that before, and I'm like, how did I do this?
This is more fun. You're laughing at me. This is walking at us.
It makes it more entertaining. If Coralie's not going to crochet, then we have to entertain her.
No.
When I was a child,
You feel like an old grandma?
I used to skip a hula hoop on the way to school. And, the second one,
So
getting out the cup. How do you get up here?
So once you're done this row, then you're gonna start putting your hook.
it goes
This is what
from,
Matt's
it
doing
goes
now.
from this
Okay.
to this.
So you're gonna put your hook. This is actually a very good exercise for your hands. If you have like arthritis or anything, a lot of people use it for exercising their hands. Same as like some people play piano to exercise their hands and fingers and stuff. What's up now?
Could I trouble you for some tutoring on crochet, single crocheting?
Absolutely.
Am I like,
Back here
am
again?
I blind? I don't know.
What are we looking for? The stitch?
Where is,
So here's the first one. What's up with that?
Can moving out.
Honestly, I don't even.
I know.
Oh, three.
Yeah.
Okay.
This row is a little
Never
different.
remember.
But the rest of it is all going to be like this
Sweet,
row.
they feel bad
Okay.
reminding me. I'm like, oh.
But just the very first row is different because you don't have anything to crochet into, so you have to make all those
But that,
chains.
yeah.
I'm definitely slower than you guys, but
That's okay.
Well,
That's why I printed off the pattern, because then you guys can take it, and if you want to keep working on it at home, you can. And if not, that's okay too.